Yeah, gotta break 'em out.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. I'm your host, Alejandro Stein, and we got a great guest. You've seen him on Kill Tony. You've seen him all over the world. He's a Canadian living here in Austin, Texas. I hope that was okay that I said that you're living in Austin.
Yeah, I
Danny Martinello. Danny.
Hey, how are you? Thanks, guys. What's up?
Martinello, is that Italian? What
Sure
is
is.
Martinello?
So I got excited when I saw how many pasta bowls you're trying to muck there at the Olive Garden.
That's why I wanted to play that video, because I thought you were Italian. I figured that you know good Italian food, and Olive Garden, though it may be cheap and though it may be disgusting, it's still good. You know what I mean? It's still delicious.
Sometimes the cheap and disgusting things are the best things for you.
Exactly. And those breadsticks, like, do they have unlimited breadsticks in Canada at the Olive Garden?
We don't even have breadsticks.
No, be for
Yeah.
real. You guys have breadsticks, but
No, we don't even know what bread is.
Do they have Olive Garden?
Yeah, we got Olive Garden. We got Tony Roma's. We got Olive Garden. We got all the.
They got the real deal ribs at Tony Romo.
Oh yeah.
And I like Tony Romo, so. You know, and he was the first openly gay quarterback in the NFL. Did you know that?
Yes, I did. It's crazy because the Dallas Cowboys are the first openly gay team.
I know they are, and we love it. They every weekend is a pride. You know, it's a pride celebration. It's like you get pride for an extra 17 weeks a year when you're a Cowboys fan, and that's what we love about being a Cowboys fan. Now, a little bit about yourself. We're going to get later in the episode. We will dive a little deeper. For the people playing at home, though, Danny, can you tell us a little bit about moving from Canada to America to follow your dream, to become a comedian? It is very stressful. Can you tell us a little bit about your journey?
Yeah, I guess I should, but I probably shouldn't let you guys know, the government know I'm here, though, so that's probably one
Is that
thing.
bad that you're here?
Yeah,
Do you not have a proper visa?
No, I have a proper visa. I was just going to make a joke about me going over the falls in a barrel.
Because, you know, we don't like illegal immigrants. Like, I would get you deported. If you told me that, I mean, it's nothing personal, but like if you're illegal, like I will literally text Tom Homan and they will kick your ass out.
7 ICE agents come from behind the couch just to get me.
Seriously, like I hate white illegal immigrants more than black ones.
Well, because
Mexicans. Yeah, because you know better.
Yes,
you know
and you can't tell we're like Terminators, just blending in with the exoskeleton.
That's what I'm saying. So I like it when it's a Somali guy. I'm like, that guy definitely looks like a pirate. But when it's like you, I'm like, is that an American? Is he not? Is he a spy? Is he an invader? So yeah, no white illegals, but big booty Latinas, they get amnesty, right?
Oh, for sure, they get amnesty and they get a special green card for them.
Does Canada have Latina women or not really?
I think they travel everywhere.
No, be for real. Do you all have Mexicans?
Yeah, we got a lot of Mexicans, a lot of Latin Americans, South Americans, a lot of like things.
Why do all the Canadians go to Cancun on spring break? Why is that such a popular destination?
I'd probably say it's like the cheapest and kind of closest.
Is that why? Yeah, because I've been to Cancun.
A lot of direct flights.
It's fun to go there, but every time you go to Cancun, everybody's at your hotel. You're like, where are you from? Like, Canada, eh? Yeah, everybody's from Canada.
Yeah,
and I'm like, damn, they fucking love Cancun. And Cancun is badass. I'm not trying to throw Cancun under the bus, but it's just crazy. How many Canadians go to Cancun? Have you been to Cancun?
Yeah, I used to.
See, look at that. How did I know that you've been to Cancun?
That's how I actually came to America. I came through Cancun.
And that's how they do it. They come up through the southern border, and that's why we got to kick your ass out after the show. So,
No, I have an O1 visa. I came here the legal way because I wanted to, you know, just really feel that American dream. So I got an O1 visa. I came out here 2 years ago, and I was out in New York for the last year. Now I'm in Austin.
And you're crushing it, dude. You're going to Madison Square Garden. You're all over the place, all over the country. You know, congratulations on your success. But speaking of successful businessmen, now, are you familiar with the Dallas City Council at all?
No, I can't say I frequent the
Who's your favorite councilman on the council?
I'd probably say like Charles Xavier.
Yeah, well, he actually recently died of a drug overdose, so rest in peace, Charles Xavier. But my least favorite is this guy by the name of Chad West, and he's a homosexual. Not that there's anything wrong with that, he just happens to be gay, and he recently was in a picture with registered sex offender and Dallas real estate mogul Bill Hutchinson, and they are at the Versace mansion in Miami, Florida, in South Beach specifically, and they look like they're hobnobbing, like their hands are all over each other. That seems like a very intimate picture.
Yeah, a little tight hand in that pocket there.
That's what I'm saying. He's got his hand in there because he's playing pocket pool or something. I mean, something weird is going on. But
he's a little pecker pager.
I wouldn't put it past these guys. But so I went and I kind of brought this up at City Council. Let's play SOT number 1.
One of the council members on this dais was hanging out with registered sex offender Bill Hutchinson in Miami. He was on a trip with him, and this same person is doing an ethics investigation. So that's Chad West was with a registered sex offender.
No, we can't
Bill
do
Hutchinson.
that. We can't.
Thank you. Yeah. Remember 9/11. 9/11 truth. It was an inside job.
You know it's a tough go for this guy when he's stiff-lipped right away, eh?
Yeah. Well, you're not supposed to say the other council members' names in certain ones. They have weird rules they can just make up. But yeah, Chad West was with a registered sex offender, and our crack team, Jimmy and Brandon, great producers, guess what they did? They reached out to their office, and what did they say, Jimmy?
Let's bring up the statement. I have not been to Miami in 2025. I believe the photo post to Instagram in June 2025 must be quite old. I don't condone misdemeanor sexual battery. Bill needed to be held accountable by the law.
Why mention that it was misdemeanor sexual battery? Like trying to lessen the sexual battery. Like, I mean, as if it was felony sexual battery, he would not hang out with him. But if it's misdemeanor sexual battery, then, I guess we can go to Miami and
That's
hang
what he
out.
called the dominatrix minor misdemeanor.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. He's with a misdemeanor, dude. Like, these guys have children on the brain.
Please put your size 4 shoe on my ball sack, please.
And this Bill Hutchinson guy has quite the rap sheet. Not only is he on the sex registry list for the rest of his life, he has some crazy articles written about him. Can we go to full screen number 8? So, Jimmy, can you read this?
Dallas real estate developer and TV personality William Bill Hutchinson pleaded guilty this week to a misdemeanor sexual battery charge in Orange County, California, in connection to an assault of a minor in Laguna Beach in 2021. The Orange County District Attorney's Office has confirmed.
And so he's a man in his 60s sleeping with a girl that was in her teens, under 18, allegedly?
17, I believe. And then I think there was another one with a 16-year-old. Don't quote me on that, but there was a lot of different. He has a long rap sheet.
What is this one? Dallas developer Bill Hutchinson pleads guilty to sexual battery in California. Damn.
Oh, little dirty old Bill here.
I know, he's dirty as hell. Look at him.
Look at that guy, eh?
Look at that long-ass hair, dude. That is dirty.
He probably gets him to play with his ears.
For sure. He gets him to play with something. I mean, dude.
Nibble on my ear and dangle off it like a ring, sweetheart.
And he is a elitist, not a billionaire, but multi-millionaire. So what else? What other pictures do we have? The mugshot.
It's kind of greasy whenever you're always
Do you want
smiling
to
in a
do
mugshot.
like full screen 6 to 7?
Yeah, he
That's
is
the rap
smiling,
shot.
dude. You nailed it, Danny. Why is he? Go back to that real quick. Why? And then that one. In both the mugshots, why does he have that soft smile?
Because
Like,
he still got the minor on his upper lip.
dude, he still has like this like bravado, like, oh, what I did is not bad. Because probably in his mind, he probably doesn't think what he did is a crime.
No.
You know?
He was probably thinking, oh, it's 16 in Europe.
Well, see, that's what they do. That's like the Jeffrey Epstein stuff where Alan Dershowitz, who's Jeffrey Epstein's attorney, he was like trying to justify that Jeffrey Epstein wasn't a pedophile because he didn't like prepubescent children. He liked young
Little
children.
things, the misdemeanors, the prepubescent.
That's so weird.
The fine lines.
They can justify like, oh, he wasn't a total pedo because he liked adult children, not little children. I don't know. It's a very bad situation. And a guy like this with all the money, he can get girls. What, Jimmy?
Oh, I was going to say, this is where this official sex offender registry, the victim's age was 16. This is what made him a lifetime member of the registered sex offender list.
And he's 65 years old?
Yes.
And she was 16.
This guy's trying to sift through the fountain of
49.
youth.
Yeah, I know, 49-year difference. Damn, dude, that's nasty. That's like something you'd see on Pornhub or something. You know, like that's gross. Like that is.
Well, I don't know if we'd see it on Pornhub.
But I'm just saying, like, I hope not. But Pornhub did face a big class action suit for actually having child porn on it.
Wow, really?
Yeah, so there's a lot of child porn on Pornhub. But my point is, it's just a very bad situation, and I don't like it when Chad West, who is a sitting city councilman of the Dallas City Council, that's a lot of councils in that sentence, is hanging out with registered sex offenders. Do we have no class? Do we have no integrity? Do we have no character? I mean, character is doing the right thing when nobody is looking. This guy's taking pictures of them like, we're looking, and you're still not doing the right thing. So it's just egregious. You're hanging out with a guy that sexually assaults children, that is on a registry for the rest of his life, that denotes him as being a pedophile. So I don't like it when our politicians hang out with these people and all day long we talk about the Epstein files. We want Epstein transparency. Well, guys, it's not just the Epstein. This is much more prevalent in your small town, in your city, where teachers and older people have access to children. So this is a very prevalent thing where powerful people are taking advantage of young women and boys. So it's very sad. What do you think about all this Epstein stuff, Danny?
I think it's like super gross and greasy, but it's like you ever like in high school or whatever where your buddy was like grade 12 and then he's like dating a grade 9er and you're
Yeah,
like,
see, that was the gray area.
Yeah, you're like,
though.
no, dude, we can't be doing that.
No,
right?
you can't. But like they made laws protecting that or whatever. But that is the gray. See, like that's not.
That's a precursor. That's like a.
That is the precursor. But like an 18 with a 16-year-old, even though that is technically legal, that's not a pedophile. You know what I mean?
No.
You know. But when you're 65 with a 16-year-old,
Yeah.
that is a.
It's like that's
pedophile.
where you got to phase it out, right? So then you could be like, oh no, man, it's like we don't do that, you know. And then he probably just kept going throughout his whole life.
Or he just, I think it's like he had that gratification and he like couldn't re-get that gratification unless they got younger and
Yeah.
more vulnerable and more.
Sometimes I find when these people have like lots of money and then they do these crazy things, they just have to go down the spiral of like the sicker and sicker things is the only things that can kind of get them off.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they get desensitized to whatever degeneracy they're currently doing, so they got to like amp it up, go younger. Like they talk about Jeffrey Epstein, and he would supposedly they would ask him like what was his favorite sexual conquest. And this is serious. You know,
I know, I'm sorry, I just had to laugh.
Yeah, I know. It's
just
not,
the way you looked at me and
it's
said
not
sexual
funny.
conquest.
Yeah, well, I have that way. I have that way.
Where are we going, buddy? You know? That's right. Are we going back like the Huns?
No, we're going on the Lolita Express where Jeffrey Epstein said that his favorite sexual conquest was that Jean-Luc Brunel, who was a model scout based in Paris, France, found 3 11-year-old triplets and flew them on a plane, and he supposedly had sex on the plane and then dropped them back off in Paris.
That's pretty fucked up.
It's not very funny. I don't know why you're laughing. Why is that so funny?
Well, I was gonna make like an open seas pirate water no laws joke,
no
but I don't
jokes,
think that's
no.
appropriate right
No,
now.
and that's the thing is, actually, I didn't think what Jimmy Kimmel said was like that bad, but it's like when he said it. So I'm actually against the government intervening on speech. So even though Charlie, I have his back, I respect Charlie so much, I am worried that the government might use this terrible tragedy to create what they call hate speech laws. Oh, wow, Matt Adams gave a $50 super chat. Look at that. The pimp is looking thin and trim. Thank you. Matt Adams has been getting in a lot of danger lately. Have you seen that, Jimmy? All of his videos. He was just yelling at about 100 Antifa that looked like they wanted to really hurt him.
Yeah, I applaud his bravery because what was he wearing, like a pig suit or something?
Yeah, he's always wearing some damn suit. He's always got some outfit. I mean, he's just, let's see. I'll go to Matt's thing real quick. Let's just pull it up.
Well, while you're pulling that up, Alex, what's your final statement on Chad West's excuse that it was just an old photo that he posted years later for summer 2025?
That photo is not old. That photo is less
We
than...
call hogwash.
Yeah, that is bullshit. You are lying. And if you had any self-respect, you would message Bill Hutchinson and say, dude, take that picture down. But you don't because you're probably friends with the guy and you're too embarrassed to do that because you guys are probably hanging out and doing Lord knows what. So you're a liar, Chad West. You're a homosexual. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But when you're gay like that, you probably think him being with children is probably not that big a deal. So my point is, Chad West, you're a scumbag. You've been exposed. The world will know this. Bill Hutchinson, you've been exposed. The world will know this. Stop touching children, and the world would be a better place. Okay.
Bastards.
Yeah, they are bastards.
That's like the kind of excuse where you'd give it to your girlfriend where you're like, oh no, babe, that's an old picture. Like I don't really talk to her anymore. That's from like 2012.
Yeah, I know.
I love you forever.
And I do love my baby prepaid wireless. You know, I don't want her to. You know, sometimes you like. Old photo will come up like that, but not with a registered sex offender like that one. Okay, Jimmy, what is Matt Adams' username? I always forget it. It's jerking your chain?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm always jerking your chain. Now, look at this. Let me pull this up. That's a legendary video. I want to see the one where, what is this? Is this Jesse? Is this, I was fortunate to be on the ground with Nick Shirley. Oh, this is Jesse Waters talking about, you can show my computer. Let's see. This is Jesse Waters, I guess. Just
he's allowed to do this.
Where's the pig
The
out there?
Democrats with these bad optics. They thought it looked good in L.A. when guys were waving Mexican flags and torching cop cars, or it looks good when you're against the crime crap.
There. So that's Matt Adams in a damn. Is that him right there, Jimmy?
I think it is.
Is that him? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. This guy's insane. I want to get Danny's opinion on him. Where is it? I guess maybe it was Ryan that had the video, but there's this video where it was just Matt Adams yelling at everybody. Now I can't find it. Actually, don't show my screen because I don't want it to like go on like some nudity or something because Twitter is wide open.
Matt Adams said he's the one in the white T-shirt.
Oh, this is the video. This video is insane. Look at Matt Adams fighting with all these people. Okay.
She can say the big booty Latinas are staying.
Yeah.
Stein 99. Make sure of it.
Yeah, he's a chomo. He's a chomo. Chomo, yes, he's a chomo. Yeah, just like his oppressor.
That's what they always say.
This dude has some big booty.
We love Matt Adams.
I want the tortoise to stay. I want the big booty.
That's him in the helmet?
That's him in the helmet. Yeah, that's our guy.
I was looking for a guy in a pig suit this whole time.
No, that's our agent provocateur right there saying amnesty for big booty Latinas.
Yeah.
And he's a friend of the show. Hold on, let's see a little more of it.
I want every one of them to stay. I want every goddamn one of them.
So what do you think about Antifa and all these protests? And Matt, that guy just gave us a $50 super chat. We're extra thankful for that, Matt. But what do you think
you,
about
Matt.
all these protests and all
I
this?
think it's kind of like, what do you, like, you go do something. Like,
Yeah.
kind of, that's what I feel like. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of, like, things where it's, like, they're trying to make a difference, but really they're just kind of, like, causing traffic and pissing people off more.
Well, especially it's in Portland. It's all white people, and it's they're doing immigration protests. They're at the ICE facility, and it's white people that are legal immigrants. Like, well, why are they protesting? It would make sense if it was a bunch of Hispanics, you know, but a bunch of like white people. They're just looking for something to do socially. Like, you know what I mean? It's like their social scene. It's the club scene. Go to different protests. And then maybe have wild sex after. I don't know, but I imagine there's probably weird hooking up at these things.
Oh, for sure. Like, there was that one, what was the denuclearized zone or whatever? Wasn't there a whole
Chad?
bunch of...
Yeah,
wasn't there just a bunch of AIDS
chop
being
or whatever?
spread?
They're doing all kinds of stuff.
I don't know. I think it's like the people want to like lean on one problem, or they don't have too much going on in their life or any pursuit or passions or something, and then they kind of latch on to something that they can kind of put their energies towards. But maybe it's like not constructive, you know?
Yeah, it's not. What's the strongest drug that you've ever done?
I'd probably say like acid.
And that's a wild one. That is a fun one. When's the last time you done that?
Oh, a couple of years ago.
Oh, damn. I was hoping you had some on you tonight.
Well, you just so happen, eh? Just do a little date. You
I'll
want to
take-
drop a Post-it stamp and go to the edge of the universe?
Dude, I would love that. I've done. I'll take a little blot on a stamp. And,
Yeah, I only do it when I feel like I need to open up my portals.
Well, did you know that a woman's vagina is called the portal of divinity?
Really? Divinity Sins.
What is divinity sin? Is that
A video game, but felt like it kind of worked with that.
You are a big gamer because you guys were already talking about Helldivers.
Yeah.
And that's crazy how that's all related to Charlie. That's insane. But this is in San Francisco, California, and the fentanyl epidemic. It's pretty bad here in America. What is it like in Canada?
It's a pretty big thing in Canada right now. There's like an opioid crisis, especially if you go into the western side of Canada. There's a lot of like fentanyl, a lot of like all that kind of stuff.
Even on the western side. See, I thought it would be on the eastern.
That's where it is. Like our BC, like our Vancouver, is kind of like a mix between a Seattle and a Portland. Almost.
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense because it's right above there. Yeah, I guess. So that is like, that's like Diet Portland or something.
Yeah, it was like when I was at Seattle, I'm like, this is just Vancouver if it looks shittier.
Wow, that is kind of crazy to think that it's just infected all of Canada, it's affected America, and it's being flown in here by the Chinese government basically, where they can legally make fentanyl if they
That's where it ports through to Vancouver right there.
No, seriously, it goes into Canada and it goes into Mexico, and then they just get it right across the street, and then you have these women that might be mothers just folded over like.
That's them recharging like a like a Tesla charge port right there.
That is. They just battery down. They just power
they
down
got
robot.
20 minutes and then they'll up getting going right there looking for a VCR all over again.
And then just trying to pawn it for another hit of fentanyl. I mean, it's about Austin, Texas can look like this sometimes.
For sure, but they see you like sometimes when you think like I was walking past some and you think they're like resting, but they're alert and agile, and sometimes they'll run at you.
No. All bent over like that?
Oh, yeah, I had one like literally was like a what's that? An Elden Ring creature. It just went
kind of folded over, running at you. See, that's scary as hell.
Fast too, eh? They used it all. It was kind of like that one movie. Oh, geez, I can't figure out the reference, but.
Well, that's enough of that. And I hopefully don't see any nudity on those people that are strung out in San Francisco. But That's a sad sight to see when the drug issues are that bad, where people are just in major cities on the sidewalk, like having a drug den folded over like a picnic table.
Yeah, well then they try to like do a lot of things like safe injections and all these things, but then it kind of just leads into like that's their territory.
So what do you think about the terror attacks that happened on September 11, 2001? Do you think it was an inside job perpetrated by people within the United States government?
Yes.
No, be for real, do you?
Yeah, I think it was might have been a false flag.
Yeah. I mean, what about those passports? They found the terrorist passports, but they didn't find any of the black boxes from the plane crash. That sounds kind of...
a lot of things, too. There's a couple videos going on, little depth charge blasts going through. You never know.
I know. You see those clouds of smoke going before the building pancake theories. But yet, even if they say the pancake theory, it would be like hitting the floor, boom, boom, boom. That's not what happened. It had a free fall in 8 seconds. So there was no pancake.
How come we didn't get much information about the Pentagon for a while?
We didn't get any. We got 3 frames of not even a full video. And then the idea that, like, it's the most secure building in the world. There's a camera every 6 inches of that whole entire building, and they give us 3 frames. Doesn't make sense.
A lot of stuff's going on. But didn't you guys do the Cuban Missile Crisis? Wasn't that a false flag?
That was fake. Yeah, well, that's what we were going to do, Operations Northwoods. That's the actual plan, the declassified plan for 9/11, where we were going to hijack planes and make it look like they were Cuban nationals and then fly them into buildings in America and Miami as the pretext to a war with Cuba.
So then if you have all this information, then it's like, why can't you know what I mean? Like
it's called Operation Northwoods. We do have it all, but then people like Trump doesn't want to look into it. He wants to give us the JFK files that nobody gives a shit about because nobody's that old anymore. And yeah, so it's very frustrating. 9/11, I love Donald Trump, but I don't know. This presidency, I don't know if he's really doing his best. What do you think so far of America?
I think America is amazing. It's the best country in the world, and I really want to renew my passport.
Oh, if they hear you talking bad, wait, I didn't even think about that. If they
America, greatest country in the world. You guys are doing no harm. You're doing awesome, and I love the Jews.
Don't stop, because they're going to...
Oh, yeah, I know. They're listening.
So you love the Jews. What else do you love about it?
I love the Jews.
No, I love this country. Every country has its problems and stuff, but I have to say I like Donald Trump because Biden gave me my 01, and now Donald's going to give me my 01 again.
I don't know about that. I think Donald's going to kick your ass out of the country.
Yeah, por favor.
He hates illegal immigration. And
I'm legal, though.
I know, but I don't even think he likes illegal ones either.
Well, it all depends. Maybe I'll be able to clean his house or something.
That would be good if you could figure a way to get on his staff and like wash his toilets or something like that. He likes when illegal immigrants do that, allegedly.
Well, and I'll go to Mar-a-Lago, and then I'll make sure the sand traps look like Zen gardens. That's what I'll do.
Now that could be nice. He loves golf, and if you can actually make yourself valuable to him on his courses, I think that would be very beneficial for you.
Yeah, he likes hitting 18 holes, but I'll give him a 19th.
Oh, are you gonna?
Okay, all right, sorry. That one bombed heavy here. Hey,
Yeah,
the back of the studio is gonna like that one.
It's a hard room sometimes. You know, sometimes what they laugh at. You know, it's not the same as like a normal comedy club. But do you think this is actually respectful? This is Pete Hegseth. This is the Secretary of War, who's in charge of like killing people. He's doing a gritty. Is that what that's called, a gritty? Show my computer.
That's a Jillian.
Why? Yeah. Why is it not showing Jillian? Oh, did it freeze or something?
And we're stuck on Jillian Michaels.
I don't know why that's happening like that. Hold on, let's see. Let me click the screen capture.
Well, while you're figuring that out, we got a $69 super chat
from who?
From a Canadian fan.
A Canadian fan?
Yeah, it was 69 Canadian dollars, so about 14 US. But it was Mitchell said, "Love you, Alex."
That's all right.
Oh.
It's the thought that counts.
We love you, Mitchell. Okay, is my screen working? Okay. So this is the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, hitting the gritty.
I think it'd be awesome if like he was in the war room and he just dropped like 17 bombs and hit the gritty.
See, that's when you gotta hit the gritty, is when you're dropping the bomb.
He just goes, "U.S. is up, boys! U.S. is up!"
And he's just hitting the gritty, like dropping bombs. See, that's when I want him hitting it. I don't know if I want him
Alex, you know where he went for undergrad?
Was it a good school or bad school?
Well, we might have differing opinions.
Yale?
Princeton.
Oh my God, he's a Princeton homosexual like you?
He was a Princeton athlete too. He played basketball.
What? So
Yeah.
he can hoop? Good for
What,
him.
was the rim his mouth or what?
Wait, did he play on the basketball team before he went into the military?
Yeah, he did undergrad at Princeton. I think went to the military and then went to Harvard Law School, I believe, some sort of Harvard grad school.
So he's like got all this resume and stuff, but is he just a TV host at the end of the day? Is he really? I mean, is he that good of a damn Secretary of War so far, Jimmy? Because he hasn't ended any. Haven't we only started some?
Well, I like how he triggered everyone by saying, "Hey, Army people should be in shape and not be fat," and I had no idea that was even an option. I thought
I like that too,
Yeah.
even though some fat generals are cool. Like the black ones can still be fat. I think the white ones need to lose weight. Everybody likes a fat black guy, you know, Uncle Winslow, or what is it? What is it? Who is it from Family Matters? What was the guy's name?
we're gonna look that up.
Carl Winslow. Yes, everybody loves Carl Winslow.
I feel like if you're in the military and you got like 2 to 3 years left on your service, you can be fat. But if you're like in the trenches, you can't be.
Yeah, I know. If you're grinding, you got to be kind of thin and nimble. But like if you're a general, who cares? But he's going to get rid of all fatties. He wants all thin, hot guys, is what he said. Which I thought that was weird. That
Big on the don't tell, don't ask kind of guy, eh?
Yeah, I mean.
Get rid of the fatties, get the sexy, slender little otters. I mean, fresh guys in here.
Well, you say that as a joke, but every time Donald Trump talks about these like Top Gun pilots, he's always like, they're sexier than Tom Cruise. Have you ever heard him say this? No. Oh my gosh! Let me look this up. Like, sexier than Tom Cruise.
A Twin Hawk cruise missile?
Dude, let me find the damn video. There's so many different videos of Trump saying hotter than Tom Cruise. Okay. Oh, I got to type in Trump too. Yeah, so you've never heard Trump talk about how sexually attracted...
Yes, to Tom Cruise?
To real Air Force pilots. He says the real Air Force pilots are hotter than Tom Cruise. Okay.
He's trying to get a couple B-2 boner bombers.
Real pilots hotter than Tom Cruise. Donald Trump. Okay, come on. Let's see if this will come up. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this. Oh, I don't want a damn Facebook video. Let me not log in. Okay, let's see if it'll let me play. Okay, this is it. This is weird.
And I was at one of the areas where they're displaying it, and I went up to the pilots, and honestly, they're better looking than Tom Cruise. Okay. Good movie. Good guy too, by the way. The face is equal.
What's going on with that
Slightly
woman
better.
in the background?
The body's bigger and stronger. They can definitely, just like Minna. They can definitely fight. They're the real deal. These guys are so good looking. I said, you could be a movie star. Go to Hollywood. No, sir, I like doing what I'm doing. So I said to these guys, you got to say, just like central casting, I said, fellas, how good is this plane? They said, sir, it's great. Why? Because the enemy can't see it. That helps. Stealth.
Go.
It's actually called super stealth.
Super stealth. That sounded kind of super gay, right? I mean, he's like, they're hotter than Tom Cruise?
Because the one tooth is actually across, not in the center.
Well, yeah, his teeth, his face is like asymmetrical. He does have kind of a weird smile, but he fixed that, I think. But the way that he described their bodies as being better, like I've never described a man's body.
I've never looked at Tom Cruise in his movies while he's running and go, look at that slender man right there.
Dude, his body, or comparing the actual soldiers saying that their bodies are better. Like that is weird to do that to men, to talk about men like that.
You should wonder what about like the Green Berets, if he's looking at him like Stallone's body?
Do you think Donald Trump is secretly looking at that stuff and getting turned on by those pilots?
Yeah, he's doing it. He goes, look.
He's not gay. There's no way Donald Trump is gay. You think it's possible? I don't think so. I think he's too much of a man.
No, I think his body wouldn't allow him to do that.
Yeah, his penis would just shut it down. Like he has too much. His brain has too much power. His penis would never work with it.
We actually went to where did we go? We went to a World War II female pilots museum on the way to Albuquerque when we were headlining Hyenas. Stopped by there, 2 planes.
Female pilots museum.
Yeah, female pilots for World War II. There's 2 planes, both crashed.
No.
Yeah, both broken planes.
Of course, the women are always crashing. I mean, you couldn't even write this. A Hollywood writer couldn't even write. Of course, the women. I don't know how to plane. I'm having my period. And crash into a damn building like 9/11.
All the pilots had their Red Wings.
Oh, That is a good one right there. Ooh, that's gross. Now, Danny, you are a viral sensation on the internet. You are part of the Kill Tony family now.
Yes.
Is it true that you've had a romantic affair with Gina? Is that true?
Gina, no, I have not.
No.
No.
Be honest. What have you done with her?
What?
Have you ever motorboated those things?
Yeah,
You were saying that you were a boat captain.
took it on a jet ski, actually.
Yeah, that's what they
Revved
say.
her up, high revs, and gone, ging, 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 ging.
That's what people were saying on the Reddit group, is that you were like knee deep in that.
Knee deep, eh? Well, fuck, they didn't know I'm hip deep, I guess.
So that.
Had some
so are
weird
you-
waters. Who are we even talking about? Is this Heidi?
Heidi. Why did I say Gina? I mean Heidi.
Oh.
Gina's her real name, right? Or is that her Instagram name?
That's her middle name.
That's her middle, Heidi Gina.
Oh.
So are those rumors true that you did bang Heidi?
Oh, no. We've been actually trying to figure out who her Formula One boyfriend is.
Oh, she has a Formula One boyfriend?
Yeah.
I thought she didn't have a boyfriend.
Well, you never know.
That's a bummer for her.
Yeah. It's actually you, Alex.
No, I have a girlfriend that I love very much. I would never even consider being with a woman like that. But I know a lot of you comedians don't have that same luxury of being with a lovely lady. And I was just hoping that you would have the opportunity to, motorboat those things a little bit.
Yeah, I guess, eh? It would have been nice. Pontoons, but
I know. It definitely would help you float. Like in the Titanic, you could just hang on her.
you know those blobs, like where you climb up a ladder and then it's a long chute of air and then you jump off?
Oh, I love those at summer camp.
Yeah,
they do
that's
that
actually what I did. I blobbed her.
on her titties.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of blobbing things, you blobbed at the Madison Square Garden, the most iconic arena in all of the world. Let's play this clip of you at MSG.
I've been exchanging some sexies with this girl, and usually I don't send nudes unless you want them. Then I'm just launching the whole fleet. And she hit me back with, she said, "Can you take a picture, but next to a remote, please?" I said, 100% I can, no problem with that. But you're getting the Roku remote, though. Are you kidding? Send that off just being like, "I am a Titan!" But it's such a strange unit of measurement to ask for, though, Like, why wouldn't you just straight up ask for a ruler? It's got inches on it. Centimeters if you want to feel like a metric massive man. I thought that's so strange, though, right? Because no dude's going to ever do that, right? No dude's going to ask for scale, They're never going to just be like, "Yeah, nice, beautiful pussy, but do you think you could take it next to a toaster, please?" Just really trying to see what kind of slot you're working with here. Find out she has a couple kids, you're like, "Oh yeah, that's a 4-banger toaster for sure." You gotta dump a couple crumbs out of that tray. Thank you guys, God bless.
I dumped the crumbs out of the tray. I like that.
I had a couple more tags, but I'd have to, thanks boys, more tags, but like you have to wait for the laughter to come back to you. So
Because it's so big.
Yeah, so it eats. So I was gonna say I'm thick, but I'm not that thick, but I'm thicker than a fire stick. And then another one is I'll get creative and rest it on an Apple remote and call it the Silver Surfer.
Oh, that's good too.
And then I have a couple other tags where I'm like, "Oh, I need to see if you're a thin rye slice kind of gal or if you're a thick Texas toast labia."
Oh yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Now,
And then you find out she's from Philly because there's too much cream cheese.
oh, I like that one. Do you really send a lot of those pictures, though? Be for real. Do you send those?
I mean, dude, it's out there.
It is. I know. I mean, are you worried that,
Bro,
like,
you don't need a paywall to see the python. She's slithering in the tank.
have you ever compared it? Like, have you ever held something?
Well,
next-
I don't know. Are you gonna pull up something about the Reddit too, or what?
No, I just want to know because there's a lot of truth in comedy, and I feel like a lot of these women are huge whores, and they do need a huge penis to even be satisfied because their vagina is so desensitized from getting dicked down by mandingos. And this is the thing. What, have you never heard of a mandingo?
Oh, I know. I was just picturing a fat, overweight.
Wait, Jimmy just said something in my thing. Do you have an OnlyFans?
Well, I did that because I taped for an OnlyFans. So.
Wait, what? Time out.
Yeah, run it, boys. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? You taped a comedy special?
Yeah,
for
we did.
OnlyFans?
So OnlyFans is doing these things where
Comedy things.
Yeah.
They did the roast of Burt Kreischer, the world's greatest roast of all time.
Yeah, and they're trying to like branch off from being away from like a pornographic site, so they're doing like comedy, and then in the contract you have to create an OnlyFans and use it as a Patreon.
Yeah.
And then generate stuff to their platform.
Well, because that's what they originally wanted it to be, like a Patreon-esque thing. They just allowed nudity, and so that's why it kind of took over that niche. Or,
Yeah.
But do you hang wang on there?
No, I've only posted like 3 or 4 things, but what I want to do is I want to do a cooking show, but I'm wearing nothing but an apron.
See, that would be great.
Yeah.
And
That's what I want to do. And then do like
good.
little gay bait things where I'm like, oh, making a mess today. And then I'm just playing with flour.
Well, I don't want to see this, but you have to put on the apron and you have to turn around and show your bare butt.
Yes.
I mean, that's just.
Yeah, and then behind a $40 paywall, I'll do an Ace Ventura and just start talking through it.
Oh my gosh, you'll probably make a lot of money. But you know, there's a huge pay discrepancy. Are you okay with that? That
What?
Women make a lot more than men.
Well, I mean, if you're showing your cooter, then go ahead.
I know, but I mean, isn't that
You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure no one really wants to see you just swing your helicopter around, you know?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. A lot of people want to see the helicopter, believe it or not. I don't know why, but you know, there's a.
Well, do you remember Puppeteers of the Penis? Did you
Yes, that was on Howard Stern. They used to go on the Howard Stern show all the time. But,
yeah.
but really,
Did you ever make the Big Mac in the mirror?
I did the watch a lot. You ever did the wristwatch?
Oh, you were throwing over?
You never do the wristwatch? That's the easiest one.
I call it the waiter, and I pretend it's a wine bottle, and then I just say.
That's kind of similar to the wristwatch. I think the wristwatch, you just stretch it more. But yeah, you just pull it over, and you're like, I got a wristwatch.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
But how many puppets can you make with the penis?
So you can do the Eiffel Tower, the Peeping Bird. You can do the Big Mac with the sesame seed bun.
What is the Big Mac with the sesame
Oh, the Big Mac was my favorite. Dude, I learned this when I was like probably 12. You take your scrotum, right? Separate your balls. And then you take the shaft, you wrap it around, similar to the wristwatch. And then once you got a package like that, you twist it so it looks like a burger bun.
Oh, and then you have the sesame seeds because of the indentions on your testes?
Yeah, from the hair follicles.
That's so fucked
So then you got you got bottom bun, little nut, and then you got a thick meat patty, depending on whoever. You never know, it could be a JBC with you. And then
Junior bacon cheeseburger, yeah. And listen, junior bacon cheeseburgers are delicious. They hit the spot too. Sometimes you don't want a huge big burger or a big mess. Sometimes you want a nice, easy burger you can take on the go and eat.
Yeah, a little pocket burger.
Little pocket burger, a pocket dog. I mean, I'm sick of all these people that are saying size matters. It doesn't really matter, does it?
One guy in the back with a little dick, or what? It never matters. It's how you wield the sword. Some of the best stabs come from a tiny stiletto.
I mean, you never seen like a 7-foot-tall ninja, right? You know, ninjas are not meant to be. They're supposed to be small and agile, and that's how you fit in the cracks and crevices. Like, you know.
I just like the reference of referring to your penis as a ninja.
It is. It's ninja-esque. It's hiding a lot. I wrap it right before I have sex, you know, and then just the eyes, just one eye sticking out like a ninja's. And I use a black condom, so it looks like a black penis, so it makes it look a little bigger.
When you ejaculate, it's like you're throwing shurikens.
All right, this is a very sexual episode. I didn't expect it to go. What is
I don't know. You're the one asking if I'm motorboating people.
Well, I know, but I thought there was a lot of.
You want to play the game, Alex? Let's play the game.
It seemed like there was a lot of evidence for motorboating going on. Oh, and we did get the Mitchell $69 Canadian super chat, which is equal to, I think, $50. So we appreciate that. What is this? Jane Goodall, dead at 91, the gorilla expert. Are you sad about this? Do you care about this?
Yeah, the chimpanzee looks like he's having a very good time.
Do you think she ever kissed and slept and did anything weird with him?
I don't know if she, like the second part, but she probably kissed a chimp, yeah?
Yeah, because I would kiss a chimp.
Well, yeah, that's part of the thing, right? You go, ooh, and then you kiss.
But I wouldn't have sex with a chimp.
Right? Robin Williams kissed that one gorilla that knew sign language. I mean, I'd kiss it. Really little lick on that lobe there.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I think she like had very nice friendships with chimpanzees and gorillas.
Nothing perverted at all. You don't think it's possible?
I don't think Goodall will do that to her. I think she's a good old lass.
Jimmy, was there ever any allegations of anything nefarious with the chimps?
Isn't that how AIDS started?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I thought she was a woman that created AIDS by having sex with a monkey. Is that
she's
not
patient
true?
zero, or?
I mean, it's possible.
Are the show my computer real quick? Are the cops in Canada this sick? Look at these. These are the American cops, and they've started BMXing. Like, Canadian cops, can they do shit like that?
Oh yeah, man. The Canadians would actually do a full bunny hop.
No, they couldn't, dude. I
Not
don't
just
believe
a half-ass wheelie.
They'd be too scared, dude. They would get fired as a cop. See, our cops have, like, they can put a knee on your neck or they can just ollie. And
Well, that's what he's doing. He's practicing it to put it on the...
oh, to slam on a neck.
Actually, the cops in Canada, they put a little card in the back of the spoke, and then they just drive around like it's a motorbike.
So it's just brrrr, so, yeah, I
And then
love
they
that.
skid. They pull up and skid.
No, I do love that so much. Now, Jimmy, real quick, what is this video? Pope blesses ice for climate change. Can we play this? But can you give us some? Okay.
Is this our boy Leo?
So yeah, he's blessing the ice in order to make it freeze or make it freeze more or less.
I think he's trying to pray away climate change.
It's holy ice.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, we've tried a lot of other things. I don't know why this would hurt. I mean, I don't think it could hurt. It's not going to make it worse, do you think?
Probably make it better.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I feel like it could only make it a little better. I don't think that it's really going to be like the...
Where's this ice coming from, though?
Yeah, where is this ice coming from, Jimmy?
Unclear.
What do you mean? So this is just random ice? This is not even... We don't even know the origin of this ice?
Yes, apparently the Catholic Church is trying to fight climate change more, so they just got a generic block of ice and prayed over it. He's at the climate conference.
That's how they roll out. The Vatican's supporting climate change is by just doing the sign of the cross on an ice chunk.
Yeah, I'd like to make some drinks with that ice. Now, this has been a very gay show. I want to play this clip. This
Not that there's anything wrong with being gay.
There's nothing wrong with being gay. We love gay people. This is the Savannah Bananas. Are you familiar with American style baseball?
I actually auditioned. They did an open casting call for the Banana Guy or whatever they did.
And you didn't make it, huh?
No, I didn't make it.
Dude, Jimmy's best friend applied for the Savannah Bananas, and how far did he make it, Jimmy?
He got offered the MC job, and he wanted to be a player, and they told him no.
Why didn't he take it?
This is just Harlem Globetrotters, but for white people, right?
Yeah, but look at this. This is a little zesty festy. Hold on. I don't even need the audio because it's copyright. Look at that.
That umpire's basically grinding on the back catch.
I know, dude. That umpire is humping the catcher right there.
Yeah. He's like, oh, that's just my ball bag, but he's really talking about his scrotum.
Dude, he's being like, look at that, dude. Look at that. Wait, look at the ref right there. Look at the ref, dude. That is a crime. There's kids at the game.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that batter's a switch hitter.
Dude, that is disgusting. Like, this is not okay.
A lot of people are catching Lara.
I mean, dude, look at the catcher look at the umpire specifically when he twerks like that. Like, he's so nimble. Like, how does he know how to do that so well? And then look, he gets right in the stance, and then look.
Well, what do you think they're doing in the showers after the game?
Is it a gay baseball, Jimmy? Are there any openly gay players on the Savannah Bananas?
Not open, but there's definitely a few
Ask Grock, because I bet they have a token gay.
Yeah, it's not, when you look at the bat and it has that, like, grip wax, it's not grip wax.
They have to have a token gay on the Savannah Bananas.
We just Googled it. No publicly confirmed.
No token gay guy on the Bananas.
There's a woman who's openly gay, though, who I guess she's associated with the team.
What is she? I mean, she's not a player. What is she? They have a gay employee. I mean, so does everybody. Blaze is gay employee. I mean, everybody has gay employees.
Yeah. Like, everybody's got gay employees, camera switched to
I know.
smiling.
I know, because all the players are like, am I one of the gay employees? Am I one of the gay employees? No. I want you to see this political ad from the early 2000s. There's a lot of truth in this. I think we can learn a lot from this.
Clint Webb sounds like
I'm Clint Webb, and I'm running for Senate. I have a short cropped haircut, a pretty enough yet accessible looking wife, and a newborn baby that I've dressed in a suit to prove to you that I mean business. For the last 15 years, I've lived my life in such a bland, uncontroversial, and repressed manner that it's almost unnatural. Why? Because I've been preparing to be your representative since I was a child. Most well-adjusted, sane men would be hesitant to take a job where their decisions would so drastically affect the lives of so many. But not me. I possess a sort of sociopathic narcissism that makes me think that I should be in charge of everyone. But all of that needs to start here at home, in this beautiful state that I've grown to love since I moved here 18 months ago. Together, we can piggyback some of our state's legitimate needs onto my unquenchable lust for self-glorification. And that's a promise.
Here's an unflattering picture of my opponent. Here's a quote of his taken out of context.
Oh, and one more thing. I have a dog. I enlisted in the military for the minimum amount of time in a position that would never see combat. Why? Well, because it would help me be your senator. I don't make friends. I make acquaintances. All of my motives are ulterior. I'm self-involved to the point of psychosis. My soul is terrifying. And that's leadership. So this November, let's send Washington a message. And what is that message? Hey, me.
Clint Webb, he's getting a vote for me.
I love that. That's the whitest skis you know. Is that not the most honest political ad you've ever seen?
Oh, yeah.
I love it how they're like, I do nothing because they don't want to.
The best part was I have a dog.
Yeah, I like that, and I like how he had the baby in the suit, but he's like, I purposely don't do anything controversial my whole entire life in order to, do this position. And that's the problem is all of these politicians, they're all just fucking cookie cutter, made in the lab bullshit people. They're not real people. We need real mother truckers up there. And that's why, like, a lot of people are making fun of Jasmine Crockett. You probably don't know who Jasmine Crockett is, and AOC. They're both idiots, but at least they're more real. Like, they're more ghetto. I'm sick of all these cookie cutter politicians are all full of shit. I'm sick of it.
Yeah. That's politics, though, isn't it?
I know, but did they even have
fake?
do they have politics in Canada? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah, we have caucus, but it's just cock. No, yeah, we have it.
Y'all have elections and stuff like that?
Yeah, we have elections, but they don't really like the way that we have our I guess electoral reform or whatever they say. It's like a lot of the people live in southern Ontario, so mass majority of the votes are counted in southern Ontario. So you could have like a whole bunch of people not want the current prime minister, but then they get the little votes over there that matter the most.
Because it's so concentrated. And then did they let the illegal Indians vote? Because why are there so many Indians?
Well, that's how they get into power.
Seriously, right?
I'm serious.
Because like, don't they're just letting all these Indians come in there?
They let like visas and a whole bunch of stuff, and then they have like some voting process where it's like, it's pretty fucked up.
Where do you stand on Israel-Palestine? Because your country recognized Palestine as a state, and Donald Trump obviously does not recognize
I mean, just like I said before, buddy, support the Jews.
Yeah. That is smart. We love the Jews. They're the best. They are
the best.
The best doctors. They're the best film producers.
Yeah, and I love it when they sign my checks.
They do.
That's my favorite Jew, is the one with the pen.
They're in the banking industry. They're in the diamond industry. They're in the gold industry.
Yeah.
They're in the pornography industry. You're in the pornography industry.
Apparently, yeah.
You're pornography adjacent.
Yeah, I'm pornography adjacent. I'm porno light.
Well, we all have to start somewhere, and that is a way to make money. So I'm never going to hate on a man that's trying to make a living. So OnlyFans.
Just an immigrant.
Does that cause you any problems though? Have people said, "Oh, Danny's on OnlyFans. He's not doing too well"? Like, do they see that? And like, I felt a little abrasive when Jimmy told me that. I was like, "He's on OnlyFans."
No, it's like if you go to it, I only have like 4 comedy posts, but it's like contractually obligated to have to create this account.
Well, hey, whatever we got to do to make a living. Now, what do you think about Caitlin Clark?
I think she might be bisexual.
I don't think so. I think she's into dudes. I think she's strictly dickly. But her stalker was recently in court for a very emotional hearing. Would you like to see how this went?
Yes.
Okay, this is Caitlin Clark's stalker, and this is real in court.
Morning, Mr. Lewis. Guilty. No, sir. This is initial hearing. We are not. You have a right to remain silent, and I expect
Pretty
you
sure
to
that was the guy who
exercise
fixed
that.
my
Okay,
flat
this
tire.
is just telling you what the charges are. You do not listen. I'll give you a chance to talk.
I love this guy.
Morning, Mr. Lewis. Guilty. No, sir. This is initial hearing. We are not.
Imagine that guy is your stalker, though. That is a little scary.
Oh yeah, he's a guy that doesn't care.
He walks in and goes, guilty as charged. Like
the way he said it is like someone on a Friday where they go, let's get some drinks.
Or, I mean, why does he want to be guilty of this? He doesn't even want to put up a defense. The state will literally pay for a free attorney, and he could fight this. Like, he's so sick in his head, he wants to be guilty of it.
Yeah, he wants the world to know that he's stalking Clark.
And what does he want to do? Smell her underwear? Like, what do you think his fantasy?
Yeah, he wants to sniff her hair tie.
Would you do, like, if, let's say are you married? You're single?
I'm single, yeah.
You're single. But let's say you're dating, like, a Caitlin Clark, or who's the other decently good-looking one on the Phoenix team, Jimmy?
The blonde one, right?
Yeah, Lacey
Kelsey Plum?
Oh, Kelsey Plum married Darren Waller. What's her name? Lacey Hall, or what's her name?
Oh, yeah, Alexi Hall.
Yeah, her.
Or Sophie Cunningham.
Or Sophie Cunningham, would you, like, after Sophie Cunningham is playing, you know, a whole 4 quarters, sweating, all nasty, would you put her game-worn thong in your mouth?
You know those guys that sweep the sweat underneath the rim?
Yes.
I would be doing that, but with my tongue.
Oh, that's gross. How is it dating as a comedian in Austin? 90 Day Fiancé is one of my favorite shows. Do you realize that if you were to marry just some fat, ugly woman...
I want to earn my green card and citizenship on merit.
Yeah, marrying a fat woman is pretty... I mean, there's nothing more...
I mean...
That's a meritocracy. If you're willing to
I want to
put
do a
up with
different kind of heavy lifting.
You wouldn't do that? You wouldn't marry some ugly woman?
No.
Even if you could divorce her?
Well, no, yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Why
Because
not?
if you're marrying someone, it's a representation of who you are, and I feel, and I'm a person who, like, Catholic, so I think marriage is, like, sacred.
Well, Ilan Omar, who is a sitting congresswoman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, she married her brother.
Is that the one they're trying to get out?
Yeah, the Somalia. Yeah. She married her brother, so you disagree with her marrying her brother so he could get a citizenship?
Yes.
Okay, well.
I disagree with that.
Dude, you're not like the cool, fun comedian, dude. I thought you were supposed to be like, yeah, I'm going to bang a fat
Well, what do you want? Yeah, I'll bang a fat chick.
For a green card, dude.
No, not for a green card.
Dude,
Do it for a bag of Pringles chips.
They're worth $100,000 now. You see all those Indians are freaking out. They don't have $100,000 to get an H-1B visa, and you already have access to that. So you can find the fat white woman or black or Puerto Rican.
No, I would do a fat last Latina.
Fat legal Latina.
Yes.
Have you ever been with a Latina?
One.
And I bet she chewed you up and spit you out.
It was great. She treated me like a tamale.
Very spicy. But those Hispanic, they don't like Canadian guys, I feel like.
I mean, I think they that's the one thing I've noticed is like a lot of Americans kind of like the twang right now.
Do they?
Yeah. And I have to do it for my civil country.
They like the A, they like the Canadians.
Well, they like the A, and the A leads to the D, I'll tell you that.
The A leads to the D. I'm just surprised because I thought these, you know, a lot of these, that's why I respect the big booty Latinas, because they actually don't like to do a lot of the race trading. Have you ever do that? You ever see, you know, the white girl with the, you know, Asian guy?
Come on.
Are you okay with that? Are you okay with interracial couples?
Yeah, sure. Why not? As long I feel like now I got to do my prime time with Stein part. I'm okay with it as long as they stay on their side of the street.
Yes, thank you. No, we're never okay with it because you know how you as a white man, are you considered white or are you Italian considered black?
No, I guess Italian would be considered olive, but I'm Canadian, so I'd say I'm half Italian, quarter French, quarter Irish, 100% Albertan.
Okay, so do you know the global population percentage of white people?
No, I feel like you're going to tell me, though.
8%.
Oh, wow.
And guess what? It's only getting smaller.
It's going down. White people don't want to have kids no more.
Well, or all the white ones are sleeping with NBA players and making mulatto babies. So,
a lot of mulatto.
A lot of mulatto is going on. So I'm not against it, but Dr. Umar, who's my favorite black supremacist, are you familiar with Dr. Umar?
Yes.
Yeah, so Dr.
I've read all her books.
I know it's a guy, but Dr. Umar is, Dr. Umar.
So they say.
And he's against snow bunnies. He feels like being, oh my God, do not show my screen. Do not show my screen. Do not.
Speaking of OnlyFans.
Do not show my screen. Okay, crap. I don't even know what Dr. Umar says. Okay, here. This is. You're gonna learn about snow bunnies. Okay, let's see the audio. There's a huge penis on the screen, guys. We're on Twitter. And going into a butt. It was crazy. Okay. Okay, this. I want you to learn something about. And this is not what I feel. I feel like, hey, listen, if you want to be a whore and sleep with the whole NBA, I don't give a damn. So I'm not against interracial loving. But Dr. Umar, a man much smarter than me and more powerful than me, is. So let's hear what he has to say. Can you hear it? Let's see.
Good morning, Mrs. Lisa Crystal. How are you? Can we help you? We were having an All African Peoples Live. Is that another bunny? Miss Lisa and Miss Vicky, how can we help you? This is a private members only chat. I would appreciate it if the two of you would respectfully find your way back to the snow. This is an All African Peoples family meeting, respectfully, family meeting for our community. So we appreciate you two for checking in. God bless the snow bunny, and please find your way back to the ice. Where were we? Another bunny. Wait a minute, there's a snow bunny attack coming. Where are these bunnies? Where are these bunnies that's coming into my chat? What's going on here? It's a blizzard. Why is there a blizzard on my broadcast?
So I agree. I mean, Dr. Umar, he doesn't want a bunch of snow bunnies in his chat. Can you?
I feel like that guy really appreciates the snow bunny.
No, he hates the snow bunny.
It's like one of those guys where it's Mario. He's on one side, he's coming out the other.
So you think he really likes the snow bunny? So it's all projection. Like he's acting like he doesn't like it because really he does, and he has to kind of put on.
Yeah, he has to uphold the black excellence and the black female.
I do feel like black people are excellent, though.
Of course they are.
At stealing, at shooting.
Taking bags,
taking
checks and food, EBC stamps.
Do you think that people should be able to buy soda with an EBT card?
Yeah, especially purple one.
Okay. Now you're just being racist. Okay.
Sorry, I thought this was the game we're playing.
No, this is no. We're not.
This was the game we're playing here.
This is no. We love all races, creeds, sexualities. This is a.
I don't even know what an EBT stamp is, dude.
You don't even know what that is?
Oh man, I got money.
Oh well.
Fucking a stamp to me is where you put it on the top right corner and then you send it to your grandma.
Dude, food stamps. They give you a card. You can go get all the soda you want. You just can't get hot food.
No hot food?
No hot food.
You get ramen noodles, though.
Yeah, you can boil them, but you can't buy the already made noodles.
So you can't go and get here's my stamp. Can I get a rotisserie? You can't.
You can't get a rotisserie now. You used to be able to. I think Trump outlawed. I'm not even kidding. Outlawed. I think hot food. We got to look into the latest. All right, Jimmy. Before we go, who do we have on the show tomorrow?
We have. Well, actually, QAnon Shaman confirmed.
Oh, did he did confirm that we have Jacob Chansley. Do you know the guy that had the bullhorns that stormed the Capitol?
Oh, yeah. He's the QAnon Shaman?
QAnon Shaman, friend of the show.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He's actually suing Donald Trump for $3 trillion with a T. Is that correct?
It's something like that.
$3 trillion with a T in his lawsuit. So that's a lot of money, and I believe he's going to win.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to join that lawsuit. Is that why we're having him on?
Yeah, I think we should explore it at least. And then we also have David, I don't know how you pronounce it, Kite, who's doing the...
Oh, yeah. Are we having both of those guys? Try to get Cam Higbee on, too.
Yeah, I'll follow up with him.
I need to debate them. I need to debate their ass.
That'd be great.
Yeah, we'll be debating them at little Israel-Palestine debate, so they can bring it on. I think they're both Jewish or Jewish enough. So it'll be a little Jew-on-Jew love. All right. Danny, before we end the show, how can people find you and support you, and where can they find you next?
You can find me on social media, Danny Martinello. That's all my my handles. You can go to the OnlyFans at dbert. And then you can also find me out in Florida next, in 2 weeks from now, we're doing Tampa Bay Side Splitters on the 17th, and then couple bar gigs, Melbourne and Orlando.
Oh, that'll be fun. Side Splitters is a good club in Tampa.
Yeah.
I feel like the crowds in Tampa are always good because the people of Tampa is like all about vibes. You know what I mean? The people are there to have fun.
It's my first time in Florida.
So. Oh, you've never been to Florida?
Yeah, no.
I'm saying it's like different. Than Dallas are people like they just got off work. They're kind of hard. Like Tampa people are like, they're just in a, they're like.
I've heard nothing but great things, but fuck the Panthers. So.
What, you don't like the Panthers?
Oh, I'm loyal to the Oil.
The Oilers?
The Oilers, yeah.
Edmonton Oilers. But they haven't ever won haven't they not won anything since Wayne Gretzky?
Yeah, but we almost won it twice.
In the past couple of years?
Yeah, I went to the
final. Or last year, I know.
Yeah, tough.
And is it true no Canadian team has won a Stanley Cup in like 50 years or something?
Something like that, yeah, a while. But majority of all the American teams that have won are like...
They're all Canadian.
Yeah.
I know. So how does that work? Why can't you guys get any Canadians to sign with a damn freaking...
Less taxes here in America.
Is that why?
Yeah.
They're like, I'm going to go to Florida because I want those taxes.
Yeah,
I want
it's
to
a
keep
big
my
thing
money.
right now. They're trying to reform the whole thing because they play with the cap space, no taxes. Vegas, and then somebody else. I can't remember which one.
Well, Texas, we don't pay state taxes here.
Yeah.
Either. And that's
Stars,
why
that's
the
what they're
Stars,
trying to
the
say.
Stars do a bunch of shit too.
Yeah.
I love it. I love when NFL and professional sports teams do illegal shit. Like Steve Ballmer was paying. What's that black dude's name?
Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard, $27 million for a tree company. And it was all off the books.
Yeah,
Did you see
I
that?
love.
I
when they
love
do the
that
DC
shit.
stuff,
Like,
yeah.
I love that shit. Like my favorite thing in the world is a booster paying a college recruit illegal money. Like I love that.
The Gators do that.
That's what I'm saying. I love it. LSU used to pay our players, and I loved it. I'd be like, good. I hope we are. I hope we're just paying them, like putting in pizza boxes, delivering it on their door, and running away.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, that's been our show. We got a great episode tomorrow. You can go see Danny Martinello at a comedy club near you. Go to D-Bert's on OnlyFans, and yeah, that's been our show. But we end the show the same way every time in the freestyle finale. So, do we have any music? Yo, Danny Martinello. And you know I got the sick flow. I got diabetes from eating all these Wheaties. Too many carbohydrates. I don't give a fuck cause I hate on those Palestinians that live in with my friends in Canada.
Canada.
Canada. Canada. Canada. Canada. Canada. Canada. Canada.
We go always
Canada.
Cause if you don't, then pull out your gun. I'm a crazy man from the north. Come around here, get off all your porch. Come jump to the page, come to the stage. Don't really care, cause Stein gon' rage. Just broke a printer, I'm a mentor. Come around town and I'm just shitter. Oh! Over you. Always support your local Jew. That's what's up. Go to town. Everybody do this all around.
Canada.
Canada. Canada. Canada.
Canada. Canada. Canada. Canada. Guys, that's our show. I love you. Peace and good night, bitches. Woo!